Oh, we've made it to Carcross Desert. Oh, it's crazy. Oh! And I think it's the perfect place to crack a monster. This is Kathleen Lake in 3, 2, 1. Morning. We're back, and I got the same motel as before. However, for some reason, the TV's a different size. So I feel like I got ripped off. And also the space is still there. So yeah, they need to sort a few things out here. I mean, this night was cheaper than the night before, so I don't know if it's like a Saturday, Sunday thing, or it's just that they just kind of choose the price when they fancy it. We need Starbucks, and then we need a plan. Because there's a few things I want to do, but it's trying to squeeze it all into the day is going to be the challenge. It's going to be lots and lots of driving. Starbucks secured. We've gone for 2 sausage, cheddar cheese sandwiches, caramel macchiato, shot of espresso. Feel like we're good to go. I wanted the one with bacon, but they didn't have it, so here's what it is. Right, I'm going to scram this food down, and then I've got a plan. Plan of action is going to be this. I want to go and see one of the world's smallest deserts. It's in Carcross. So we're going to drive down to Carcross, and then there's a really nice lake there as well. So we're going to go to the lake, check it out. It's called Emerald Lake, by the way. And then from there, it's a little bit of a detour. From there, we're going to come back into Whitehorse, fill the car up with petrol, and then head over to Kluane National Park. Yes, it's going to be a big day of driving, but it's also going to be a very exciting day because there's going to be loads to see. Oh, we've made it to Carcross Desert. And I'll be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect with this place. There's loads of trees. There's no cactuses, there's no vultures, and it is in fact just a load of sand dunes. Yeah, I wasn't too sure what I was to expect. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but I mean, I don't know. In my head I was thinking, oh, is there just like a random desert just out here in the mountains? They had a little information board which I gave a little read of, and it's apparently the remains of an ancient lake. Like, this used to be like a massive glacier, and then it went, and now it's just a load of sand dunes. I mean, it looks really cool. I bet if you came in with a quad bike, you could probably rip it around this place. Look at this. It looks well out of place, but it's really neat. Should have brought my bucket and spade. Could have made like a little sandcastle. Huh. Well, that's the Carcross Desert. Does it count as a lake? Is this a scenic lake? If it was the remains of one. It's pretty neat. I honestly, if you're gonna come check it out yourself, I would say you don't need any longer than like 5-10 minutes, unless you've got a dune buggy, in which case you could probably spend an hour or so ripping it around. Clearly people have had a whale of a time, because these tracks are going here, they're all over the hill. I mean, it would be pretty fun. Apparently people come here to do like skiing and stuff as well, and like, well, the sandboarding and that sort of thing. So mental note, next time pack a sandboard. I've never done it, but maybe I could give it a go. Kind of cool though. Glad we've come here just to say that we've done it. Right, I need to get back to the car. I'm going to dust my shoes off, and then we're going to get to Emerald Lake, which we did actually pass on the way here because it's en route. So if you're looking to do like 2 birds with 1 stone, you can go here and then Emerald Lake, or you can go Emerald Lake and then come here. Either way, I think it's a cool little thing to see. Carcross Desert, completed it. Quick stop off, as promised, Emerald Lake. Right, it does look pretty impressive, and thankfully it stopped raining for like a minute or 2, so it kind of adds to it. I don't even know what gives it its color, by the way, but I will show you what it looks like in 3, 2, 1. I believe you can actually go down and like kayak and paddleboard on it, but I don't have time today because, as you know, and as I mentioned in the previous vlog, this is very much like a time constraint right now for us, because there's so much we want to do and there's not enough time because I've got to get the car back in about a week or so. So we're very much like flying around trying to get all the hot spots, try and share it with you as well. I've got the bad boy camera out as well, so we are going to get some footage, and I'm going to chuck it in right now. I do love the colours of this place though. They are wild. This lake, on a sunny day, I imagine, is extremely impressive. For me, it's already class. This should just make it even better. It's definitely a place to visit when you're in and around Yukon. It's just off of the Klondike Highway. Come check it out. Right, I'm getting back in the car. I need to go get petrol, and then we're going to Kluane National Park. This is the road, as I've mentioned, to Haines Junction, and this is absolutely stunning, like with all the mountains just lined up in the background, and then the clouds are like sitting halfway through the mountains. Actually mind blowing. Right, I've had to stop real quick because I think I've just seen one of my favourite views so far of this drive today. Now, as you know, we're going to Haines Junction. We're about 5 minutes away from it, right? This place is nuts. Like, this road is so scenic. Absolutely mental. I was just driving down, and then the mountains have just spawned in. Like, the wild generation out here in these further maps are crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'll turn it around, but I'm going to clip in some footage because I don't think the GoPro is going to give this any justice at all. But it is insane. Actually mental. This is what we're seeing when we're driving, by the way. It is so distracting because I've got to keep my eyes on the road whilst also looking at all of these incredible mountains. And the road itself just looks sick as well. So this is where we are heading, to Kluane National Park and Reserve of Canada. And it's just saying here, Canada's highest mountains, immense ice fields, valley glaciers. They're all here. That's crazy. Oh, that's awesome. I'm actually buzzing to see it. I'm actually buzzing. Got to Haines Junction and then continued straight on because we have arrived at Kathleen Lake, and I think it's the perfect place to crack a monster. That is pretty impressive. That up there, by the way, is King's Throne. I'm tempted just to blow up a paddleboard and go paddleboarding again because I think that would be awesome to do. So I think I'm going to go and get my swimming trunks on, jump on a paddleboard and do a little bit of paddleboarding. This place is like 15 minutes from Haines Junction, and it's also got a campsite. It's right by the US border as well. So I suspect, you know, if you wanted to come here and then go into the US for a little bit, you could do that as well. But let's say there's a pretty sweet campsite. You just stay the night. I was thinking of staying the night last night, but I was so tired. That's why we ended up in the motel. I just didn't fancy doing the drive. It's taken about 2.5 hours from Whitehorse to get here. So, worth the drive. I have definitely unlocked another part of the map. And this is a hidden spot for sure. It's stunning. I want to get on the paddleboard and I want to get out around that corner because it's probably going to open up nicely. And then we'll be surrounded by mountains. It's crazy to think as well, just on the other side of there is Alaska, which is where we were, like not so long ago. It's been one hell of an adventure. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm gonna crack into this this monster, get my swimming trunks on, blow up the paddleboard, and then we're gonna go sailing. Back on the paddleboard. I think this is more aesthetic than the last place, you know. Look at that view, that's nuts. But we're out here on a paddleboard. The XP is flowing. It's too good. And the water is also extremely crystal clear. I'll show you a little bit later on, just because I've realised from looking at some of the previous vlogs, when this goes in the water, it kind of clogs up the mic and then it makes me sound a little bit more muffled. So I am going to get in. I've got to dive in. I mean, it is very cold, but I need to show you how clear it is because it's ridiculous. It's at least like 6 feet deep at the moment, at least. And Right, I can see the bottom. I can see the bottom. I don't know if that's coming out on camera, but yeah, this is some of the clearest water with the craziest of views I think we've seen so far. It's so peaceful. So peaceful. This is a little checkpoint. I'm gonna save game. Another part of the map unlocked. Damn, we're doing well. We're doing really well. If you're enjoying the vlog so far, oh, almost dropped the paddle, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to stick around for the rest of the adventures and all the fun and everything we're doing, not just in Canada, but also when we go to our next countries and bits, be sure to hit subscribe. Appreciate all the love. Let's get back to paddleboarding. This is definitely a core moment right now. Core moment for sure. Mountain, mountain, ice cold water on a paddleboard. I don't know what's going to top it. This is class. It's a nice little, I want to say hidden gem, but I don't know how hidden it is. Like, I hadn't really heard of it. It's part of the Kluane National Park, and it's just chilling here, quite literally, because the water's freezing. Yeah, I'm gonna claim it as a little hidden gem. If you're up in Yukon and you're looking for like a quiet place, you gotta come here. This is mental. I don't even know what's in the water. Like, I put my hand in so many times and it's just so cold, but we've now paddled out so far. Like, over there is where we've come from. That's even more like mountains and water. I can still see the bottom, and it's seriously deep. Like, it's at least the length of the oar plus some. So honestly, it must just be the clear, or is it clarity? I don't know. The water's just clear. That's what I'm trying to say. Definitely completed Kathleen Lake at this point. Who would have thought we'd be standing on a paddleboard in glacier water with mountains all around us? Never me, never me. I still can't get over how clear it is. I am going to go in, I have to. I looked online, I think I can only be in here for like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes at a push, but honestly, I don't even think I can survive that long. I reckon it must be near freezing point. It is seriously cold. Convinced all I need now to complete this is one of two things. Either a good pint of Guinness or a white monster. That would be goals. Also, right, these have to be the most aesthetic set of chairs I've ever seen. Prime location for this. Crazy. The time has come to get in. Woo! Wait, the problem is, right, the rocks are actually well slippery. I don't want to twist my ankle. Oh, it's just slippery the whole time, isn't it? Oh, okay. Oh, the manlyhood has gone. Here we go. This is Kathleen Lake. In 3, 2, 1. Wow, that's cold. That's seriously cold. We'll go for a second time. Try a little bit longer. It's like an ice plunge, quite literally. The most scenic ice plunge I think I've ever done. Oh, I feel alive. That's invigorating. Oh, I think 3 is the lucky number. Let's go one more. was something. Oh, what I'd recommend if you're doing a dip like that, make sure you got your towels and make sure you got a jumper nearby. That's freezing. Surely we've just unlocked an achievement. Swimming in cold water. There's got to be some like ice cold mountain achievement that we've just unlocked. Whoa. I feel alive. I feel so alive. Yeah, I've not really done many like cold plunges before, but I definitely want to do more of them. This is colder than the Garibaldi Lake. So if you've seen that one, when we climbed up Garibaldi, this is colder than that. So if you're planning on picking between the two and you want somewhere that's cold, I'd come here. This is, I mean, look at the reflection right now is insane. But yeah, the water is really cold. It's really nice as well. You've got to do it, really do. I think plan of action is to warm up. We're jumping in the car, and then there's a few points that I now want to hit off as well, just to, you know, check out around the area. There's a place called, I think it's like $1 Million Falls or something, or Million Falls. It's not too far from here. And then I want to start making our way back across Yukon via a slightly different route, because I feel it's time to, over the course of today and tomorrow, to start making our way back across, and then the other route down through British Columbia. Because as I said before, sadly we're on a time constraint for this, and I'm trying to cram it in. 14 days is all we've got, so it's pretty full on, pretty intense. It's been very long days, but it's worth doing. If you ever have a chance, like, come out, do something like this. It's ridiculous. Let me show you the view one more time, then I'm going to dry off properly and then get that monster back in my hand. Okay, yeah, that came out wrong. I'm just going to go out and say it. That is the nicest lake I've ever swam in. And I think it's probably one of the nicest lakes so far on this Canada trip. I know we've seen some good ones, but this is honestly a mirror reflection. Like, it's ridiculous how clear the water is, and it is just reflecting perfectly. Like, no editing there whatsoever. It's just complete crystal clear reflection. It's insane. I know I've said it a few times, but it is called Kathleen's Lake, and it's not too far from Haines Junction in Yukon. So you've got to come check it out if you're into paddleboarding, boating, swimming in lakes, chilling out by a lake, having a barbecue. It is like so sick. Definitely top tier. Oh, it's too funny. Right, I need to pack up and then we need to get going. Got a bit carried away at the lake, and now we're a little bit tight for time, so got to get down to $1 Million Falls, check that out, and then from there gonna head back north and then into the highway section. I don't know why I'm describing it, because I don't actually know myself, but there's a few stop off points I want to get to before we're then going to try and find a campsite for the night. It is going to be staying in the car tonight, so it's going to be a little bit of a cozy thing, but this was so worth spending the time, because it is honestly one of the most beautiful lakes I've ever seen in Canada. Made it! Also, that is the coolest rainbow I think I've ever seen on that drive. Like, it was absolutely stunning. Crazy. Like, it was just sunny, rain, look to my left, big rainbow. Biggest, the baddest, best location to ever have a rainbow. So we just got to $1 Million Falls. You can camp here as well. The campsite looked pretty decent. And it's now, from what I could tell by the map, a short little walk to these waterfalls. I can already hear them in the background. So between now and then, just gonna get some more cardio points up, work on them calves. Hopefully the fat dad calves are coming in soon for me. That's what I've been training for most of this trip now, I've realized. Constantly walking. Outdoors though, it's nice. Always good to get out. But yeah, after this one, we need to dash all the way in the direction we just came, because this place was actually in the opposite direction to begin with, which was a shame, but I mean, I wanted to see this, which we're about to see any second now. It's very loud and it's seriously steep. Oh, I feel like we're in for a hidden spot here. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, yeah, this is mental. Oh. We have just found a crazy spot. Check this out. That is intense. Oh, there's another little viewing deck. Wait, imagine falling in that. Well, don't imagine it, that's crazy work. You're not escaping. From down there. Hey, I love nature. It's wild, you know. This is earned its name, $1 Million Falls. It's right near the US border. It's still, I think it's still Yukon, but yeah, this is crazy. Oh, I'm buzzing. The XP is flowing. We found the hidden gem. We say it every time. $1 Million Falls. Completed it. We've got driving to do. Getting them steps in. So one thing I found, right, since doing all these traveling, and maybe this is for you if you've been a little bit kind of not sure if you want to do the traveling or not. Is it for me? A bit nervous. But what I found is since I've started doing it, it's definitely made me a lot more comfortable in terms of going out, doing things by myself, being with nature. I felt a lot healthier, both physically, mentally. So it's definitely helped me begin to find who I am, which is nice because I've done an office job most of my life now, most of my adult life, and being stuck in like that 9 to 5 cycle, it becomes quite challenging, quite taxing mentally. So the fact now, with all this traveling and getting outside, it's got a weird way of healing yourself, I guess. Like there's more to life than just waking up, going to work, going to the gym, repeating that cycle and then living for the weekend. It's definitely teaching me just to get outside and do more. That's a little bit of a speak for the day.
I've been walking around, waiting for you to shine. People passing me by. Doesn't feel like I belong. Trying to keep it alive on this hungry side for a better confirmation that I'm heading for the station. I can feel love is real. Now you try.
Just headed to Otter Falls, right? Now this place, just a heads up if you ever want to come here, the roads you got to drive down, they have a sign saying it's not maintained. So you kind of have to drive at your own risk. It's not, I wouldn't say it's quite a wilderness road based on the ones that we've experienced already on this trip, but it is still pretty bad. Oh, sorry, there's a bit of water on the lens there. Where was I? Yeah, it's not quite a wilderness road. It seems slightly better than the ones we've been in anyway, but just a heads up if you are coming. It's about half an hour on, well, the gravelly, muddy roads. We've got to Otter Falls. It was about a 30-minute or so drive on some back road. Now I've got, I think I've got a BMW X2, and that seemed to have made it fine. So If you've got something like that or similar or better, you'll be all good. Let me show you the view. Waterfalls in 3, 2, 1. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I don't think it's as good as $1 Million Falls in my opinion, but that's just me. I'm gonna get some nicer footage, and then we need to figure out where we're gonna be staying for the night, because I don't have a clue right now. We're in the middle of nowhere. Surprise, surprise. Just heading to Kusawa Lake, I believe it's called. I went up to Otter Falls as a sawyer, and that was a bit of a drive. So the sun is actually now setting, and I want to make sure we get to the lake in time. It is going to be another sleep in the car night. I suspect I'm going to do quite a few of those now, because the last couple of nights I've stayed in motels and they haven't been the cheapest, because it turns out White Horse motels are pretty expensive. So I want to try and save a bit of money, just sleep it rough a bit in the campsite, because it's only $20 a night, which is much more affordable. I don't regret not bringing a tent, because I know how much of a hassle it is to like put it up and take it down, especially because the days are so long, and arriving at a campsite late at night and then putting a tent up and then wanting to leave really early in the morning, it seems a bit pointless to me. So yeah, just gonna rough it in the car for another night. Still a little bit to go till we get there, but yeah, it's been another pretty successful day, I would say. Happy with it. The only downside to this evening is it's raining again, so hey ho. Well, as you can tell, it's pretty dark now, but I did want to show you the upgrade to the car. Basically, it might not look like much of a difference from last time. What I've done is I've expanded this side bit here, so it's almost like it's like a single bed XL, which is pretty sick. But I've made it down to Kusawa, I think it's called, Kusawa Lake, which is actually really nice. Obviously it's too dark, so it's probably not even going to show up on camera, but I'm just going to walk down to the shoreline anyway. It's a really nice lake, by the way. I'd recommend coming. Well, I've not seen it in the morning, so I might change my mind in tomorrow's vlog, but pretty nice area. Walking down, it was very much like sunset, which was nice to see. But yeah, there's lots of camping spaces. They provide you with firewood. They've got like a couple little fire kind of areas for you to make your fires, that sort of thing. The toilets, all the standard stuff. I'm going to turn it around. I don't think it's going to show anything. Yeah, absolute darkness, but I'll show some clips in tomorrow's vlog anyway of what it looks like. But for now, I'm going to call it the end of another successful day road tripping around Yukon. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. I appreciate all the love, all the support. If you want to stay up to date with the rest of the adventures, all the fun and all that sort of stuff, be sure to hit subscribe. I will see you soon. Bye.